What I really want to know is, how have I been breathing wrong my entire life?
Number 1, breathe through your nose.
Namoy, it's Joinen, and welcome to Bestie. It's a newish channel, not actually very new, but it's new to all of us, I think. Channel here on YouTube that I would say is kind of like just a straight up BRIGHTSIDE ripoff. I mean, even their branding is very BRIGHTSIDE. We've got the yellow and the big text. We've got health, love, hacks, and facts. But the hilarious thing about this channel is that not even they have any idea what types of videos they actually make. Let me show you. We've got videos like 11 herbs and supplements that will help your depression. So we're like, okay, I think this is about what, health, mental health? 8 top foods that will transform your body in weeks. Okay. We're talking about food here. But then we have videos like 7 ways to keep your relationship afloat during a pandemic. Or you've been breathing wrong your entire life. I don't know. Okay, I want to know how I've been breathing wrong, but first I want to know how to keep my relationship afloat.
Hey there, viewers. This last year has been trying for all of us. We don't realize just how important our romantic relationships are. It's just so challenging to keep them going.
Okay. Single people in the chat. Oh yeah, so hard.
Especially when you don't live with your partner. Let's talk about how to keep your relationship going during a pandemic. Do you go for walks? How important is making plans? Should you look to family and friends for advice?
No, of course not. Why would we look to friends and family for advice when we have Bestie, the Bestie channel on the internet? They've got all the advice right there for you. Maybe go for a walk. I don't know, but
how long is your workday?
If it's challenging, I don't think you're in a good relationship. I mean, there's always going to be challenging elements of a relationship. And I think what they were getting at is that a pandemic probably just makes a lot of those challenging parts of relationships in general a little bit harder because of the added stress and whatever else.
Talking all this and more. Number 1, keep your workday light.
Huh? Wait, he's editing videos. Is Premiere? It might not be Premiere. I don't think it's Premiere. Video editing. Hey, video editor, keep your workday light.
Working from home? This can put enough strain on your relationship. For many of us, our workload is doubled. This leaves less time to spend with our partners. One of the things you need to do is organize your workday. Schedule when you're going to get up, when you're going to go to work, when you're going to take a break.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're taking that approach, which is to say, look after yourself. Be looking after yourself. You will be, in turn, looking after your relationship.
I know each day is unpredictable, but this might help you keep your head on straight. You certainly don't want to take that workplace stress out on the person you love. Saying one wrong thing can ruin a relationship.
Were we living with our partner or were we not? Or was this just general advice? I'm a little bit confused.
If you're living with this person, make sure that you keep enough space between each other during the day. Boundaries are very important. That way you can focus on your work and not be distracted. I know that sounds a little harsh, but it's necessary to get the job done.
Hey, look, I know it's a little bit harsh to say to your partner, hey, I'm just gonna work now for a little bit, so can I just go and work? I don't know. This is actually probably decent advice. Like, I guess it's basic. This is BRIGHTSIDE. This is the BRIGHTSIDE ripoff. They're like, okay, we're gonna give you some advice here. It's probably stuff you already thought of. Like, you know, if you're gonna work from home, and that means you're gonna have to work from home, and you might need some time or space to work from home. I mean, this video has 6,000 views. I always find it odd when I know that my video about the video will get more views than the video itself.
2, keep your drinking to a minimum.
What? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. We're in lockdown? You're saying during a pandemic? Okay. I'm joking. But am I? Yes, I am. But am I?
Evidence has shown that there's been an increase in alcoholism during the lockdown. This is due to a number of reasons, including stress and simply having nothing to do.
That's what I was about to say. What else are you gonna do? You can't leave your house. You try to take my alcohol. First you take my freedom. You say I can't leave the house. I can't see any friends. And now you tell me I'm not allowed to drink a beer.
While many of us run to booze to solve our problems, we don't realize how much worse we make things. This includes our love life. We can become a real drag when we start drinking. Being confined to a small space with nowhere to go can really make things tense.
Oh gosh, they got really like they got real heavy with it. Like obviously the point of over drinking. I mean, that's just in general. Over drinking, not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for anyone around you either. Alcohol is not the solution. It's not the solution. If you're turning to alcohol to solve your problems, you're just making more problems. But I'm saying just have a little whiskey, have a little, XPA. I don't know, whatever floats your goat. I think you're gonna be alright as long as you're of age. And okay. There's too many. I should just stop talking. There's a difference between keeping alcohol to an absolute minimum and over drinking. Okay, I think that's what I was saying. Yeah. Being like, keep it to an absolute minimum. Avoid it altogether if you so can. Is different to it actually being a problem. Healthy. It's just moderation. That is the key to life.
Go out for a walk.
Okay.
We've spent so much time indoors, we often forget how useful a breath.
All right, yeah. I'm done with this one. It's kind of basic stuff. I can understand why the views went much higher than 6,000. I'm not sure we were hearing much that hasn't been said. What I really want to know is, how have I been breathing wrong my entire life? Here's a 9-minute, 46-second video that is going to teach me how to actually breathe. Hold on. Just from this thumbnail alone, here's what I've gathered. This is the wrong way to breathe. You've been breathing like this your entire life, and that's not how you do it. Here's how you fix it. This is how you breathe. Thumb on nostril breathing, gang. Oh, wait, hold on. No, like this. Hold on, you need those fingers. There's finger action. What's up? This is how we breathe from now on. Wait, hold on. Like that.
Who would have guessed that blocking the nostrils inhibits breathing?
Yeah, no, but you're allowed to block one of them. In fact, it's encouraged.
Breathing is a natural thing. Breathe in, breathe out. Not much to it, right? Well, guess what? There's actually a wrong and a right way to get oxygen into your system through your lungs.
Okay. All right. Well, news to me. Okay.
Hi, viewers, and welcome back to Bestie. Just by breathing incorrectly,
can I just say it's kind of a dumb name. Like it is a silly name. It's a silly name for the channel.
You might be messing up your sleep, mood, digestion, heart, and even nervous system. You can correct all these problems plus be more energetic, have better health, decrease anxiety, and less fear by learning the proper techniques of breathing.
Dang, that's a lot of advantages for just learning how to breathe. It's a yoga pose. That's how you have to breathe. You simply get around just like that with your eyes closed. All the time.
And in today's video, we'll tell you what they are. From breathing silently, counting your breaths, watching your posture, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, staying hydrated, and more.
What? A lot of those things don't sound like breathing to me. Staying hydrated? Sure. You've been breathing wrong. You haven't been drinking enough water.
Watch until the end to learn about all of them. Number 1, breathe through your nose.
All right. Step number 1, breathe through your nose. Just stop. It's not efficient. That is the wrong way to bring oxygen into your lungs. So I shouldn't be breathing through my skin? No, stop it. You're breathing wrong. Check. Number 1. Okay, good. I'm on the right track.
Every breath you take should go in and out of your nose. You can think of your nose as a little factory that refines and prepares the air coming in to be used by the body as efficiently as possible.
Okay, my goodness, will this be on the test? If it helps you guys at home to remember to use your nose to breathe, think of it as a little factory that kind of makes the air good for your body. Why else would it make sense to use your nose?
When you breathe through your mouth, the lungs get more unfiltered air that's raw, cold, dry, and full of viruses and bacteria. So be kind to your lungs and breathe through your nose. If you feel like your nasal passages are too tight to breathe through, that's probably because you've been breathing through your mouth for so long that your nose has adapted.
Dang! The nose be doing some evolutions down there? Their body's all twisting and deforming Because you're mouth breathing? What do we do then? How would you undo it?
It usually doesn't take more than a couple days of nose breathing to open up your nostrils again.
Oh,
Are you a
okay.
nose breather or a mouth breather? Let us know in the comments below.
In case you need a little bit of inspiration, here's some sample comments. This is brilliant. Yay, Bestie. Wow, this is the best.
Number 2, maintain a healthy lifestyle.
That is going to be one of their tips on literally everything. How to breathe, how to keep your relationship during a pandemic, how to live to 92. Every single one of these. Maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Number 3, build up your stamina.
What, your breathing stamina? Just work at intervals, all right? Hold your breath for 1 second, then 2, then 3, then 4. Keep going. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be able to hold your breath for an entire year. Then you'll really know how to breathe. Your body doesn't know what it has until it's gone, all right? So just stop breathing for a little while.
Number 4, breathe silently.
Ah.
Coughing, snoring, sniffling, and so on are suboptimal breaths in disguise. It's easy to neglect all the sounds we make, but a breathing pattern that contains a lot of them puts a considerable strain on your body.
A cough is a suboptimal form of breathing. So guys, just stop cough breathing. Stop doing that. If you want to breathe good, you gotta breathe like this. That was just a sample of perfect breathing.
The breath loses its rhythm. Before we sigh or cough, we usually take a big breath, which leads to irregular breathing. Snoring means we have to compensate through breathing faster. A lot of us breathe quicker and louder.
Wait, I ruined my rhythm.
Number 5, breathe with the diaphragm. The air you breathe in through your nose should go all the way down to your belly.
Yes. I went to drama class. I know all about my diaphragm and using that bad boy.
70 to 80% of your inhaling should be done by the diaphragm so that your breathing is nice and deep. This helps your lungs with gas exchange because it's much more efficient in the lower parts of your lungs.
Talk about breathing. Heavy breathing for some reason just makes me yawn. Helps with singing too, though. Yeah. All that. Singing, acting, breathing. What do they all have in common? The diaphragm. None of this throat business. None of this. You gotta get down there. Deep down. Like that. That's how you have to breathe, guys. Just like that. Chewbacca? Yeah, well, Chewbacca's got it right. Clearly, Chewbacca watches Bestie in his free time. Anyway, I want to learn how to grow taller. Bestie reckons they've got exercises that will make you grow 1 to 6 inches taller. So this seems totally legit. Maybe I can finally be the height of Chewbacca.
At least once in your lifetime, you may have wished that you were taller. You've probably tried everything you could to achieve a good height, but in the end, it wasn't enough. So finally, you gave up and decided to accept yourself for the way you are.
Okay. So wait, shouldn't be doing that? We don't accept ourselves for the way we are?
What if I were to tell you that you don't need to compromise and you could grow a few inches more?
What are they actually going to say here? I don't know what they could possibly say in this video. Step number 1. Be 5 years old and then wait many years. It'll work. Guaranteed.
Yes, it is possible to do that. While genetic factors and age plays an important role when it comes to growing taller, it can also be achieved through exercises.
Okay.
In this video, we're going to talk about the different exercises that will help you grow a few inches taller.
A few inches. Are you hearing what you're saying? This is not even like, this is inches. Inches here. 1 to 6 inches? You're telling me I could grow half a foot long sub taller just for doing some exercises? I don't know.
Keeping up with the recent trend, we're going to go through this video on the reverse order. So let's start with number 7.
On the reverse order of what? Importance, so that I watch the... Keep it in line with the recent trend of people actually wanting watch time. I mean, this one actually worked then, because this one actually got 2 million views. People are like, yeah, okay. Tell me how to grow taller then.
Lying two-way stretch. This is a simple exercise, and if you do it every day, you'll grow at least a few inches in a year.
What? I just don't get. How can you be saying this? This is worse than Brightside. You know what Brightside does? It makes presumptions. It's like, men don't typically notice when women have pimples. That's what Brightside will say. And you're like, well, I mean, but then Bestie's out here being like, oh, what you gotta do is lie down, and guaranteed in a year, you will be at least a few inches taller.
Just lie down on the floor or a mat with your head facing the ceiling. Make sure to hold a straight position from head to toe.
Oh,
Now, stretch your arms and your legs simultaneously. Once you've passed 20 seconds, bring your arms and legs to a resting position. You can repeat the action a couple of times.
okay.
That was easy. Now let's see if you try the number 6.
Wait, that was it. That is it. That is the answer to growing a few inches taller in a year. All of us. We've all been sleeping on this idea. All you need to do is go, "Whoa." Whoa. Very straight. Very straight. Hands slightly up. This is easy. I mean, I'm shaking a little bit. Just a little bit. But this is easy. Every day for a year. You look taller already? Whoa, guys. Guys, it worked. I almost need to adjust my camera angle. Whoa. Why do I feel slightly further away from the ground? I feel like I can just see over things. I'm like 1/365th of a few inches taller.
Vertical bands. This exercise will test your body's flexibility, as well as how determined you are to increase your height.
It would test your flexible ability as well as how determined you are to increase your height. Because it's hard, man. But if you want them gains, if you want them height gains, that's just what you gotta do.
Stand straight on the floor and try to touch the floor with your palm.
Oh, no.
Sound easy?
No.
Well, here's the catch. You can't bend your knees.
Yep.
The purpose of this exercise is to flex your
Stretch
spine,
you out.
and to do that, bending your knee will not happen.
Yikes. So we actually plan on getting taller by literally stretching our spine out. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm trying. I'm trying. You alright? I did something to my shoulders. I don't know how that did something to my shoulders, but it hurt. Bestie getting a lawsuit. Lawsuit soon. You're just gonna sue him. I'm not taller, and I hurt myself.
This so far just sound like a good way to hurt yourself.
Can confirm. I don't know why that hurt my shoulders so bad.
If you're a beginner at this exercise, we suggest that you just try to touch the floor with your fingers.
Oh, maybe I should have watched a few more seconds first, because I tried. And I tell you what, that was not a spine exercise. That was like a calf exercise, and then it turned into popping my shoulders out.
Please make sure that you do not hurry through the
The
movement.
secret to this stretch is breathing, Joinen.
Oh, I was probably breathing out my mouth, wasn't I?
After all, you don't want a muscle cramp or any other form of physical problems before the exercise.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I was a little bit hasty there.
Once you've done it for a few weeks, you'll become flexible enough to touch the floor with your palm.
Jeez, wait, what was it? Did you guys see that for a second? That transition made her have the creepiest arms I've ever seen.
Floor with your palm.
Ah! 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 I don't want it. Take me back. Take me back. I don't want to do it anymore.
Here's a small tip if you have breathing issues and you still want to try this exercise.
Oh, breathe through your nose.
Please make sure that you are inhaling and exhaling oxygen as you normally do while you do this exercise.
They're obsessed. They're obsessed with the idea of breathing through a nose. Guys, please, I know this is a different video. We have a whole other video about how to breathe, but just make sure you're breathing through your nose. Steps to be Slender Man. Yeah, if you do all of these, because like the first one already said that you would grow a few inches in a year. If you do all of these every day for a year, then like, how tall am I going to be? Am I going to regret it? Am I going to be so tall and my head's just going through roofs?
If you face issues like shortness of breath or any breathing related issue, then we suggest that you try the previous exercise or rest for some time before resuming again. Number 6 was a bit tough. Moving on to number 5. Vertical stretch.
Oh. So the secret to getting taller is to just stretch. Just vertical stretch, because that's the degree in which you want to increase. So just put your arms up.
It's especially useful for people who are not comfortable with exercises. Compared to the previous 2 types of
That's a bit of shade on that guy. We hadn't seen him at all previously. And then and then there's this guy. He doesn't like exercising.
If you have shortness of breath, just make your breath taller.
That's a good one. That was actually, that was a good one.
exercises. This one takes more time, so please be patient.
Oh.
For this, you need to stand on your toes and lift your body. Your arms should be facing up towards the ceiling. Once you've assumed the position, try to stretch your body as much as you can.
How to get taller? Just stretch it. Just stretch it as much as you can, all right? Just, see that roof? Just try to touch it. Think about it. Do that every day. You'll get there, mate. You'll be able to touch it. Now, I've got to know at the end of this video whether they're going to say something along the lines of, yeah, well, the thing is, you know, some of these things might make you taller.
Instructions unclear. I am now shorter.
You see, you were trying to reach the floor. No, wait. This doesn't make any sense. That was the previous step. The previous step was reach towards the floor, and now this one's reach towards the sky. They're just undoing it themselves. I gotta know, are they gonna have a thing at the end of the video that says, now, it's not guaranteed to make you taller, but it's worth a shot, and I'm gonna check. But first of all, you should come and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Joinen, but on Twitch, where we film these live. You can get the Nug Thug merch or the Lemon Carton merch in the description below, and subscribe to my main channel. Now,
that it's not wrong to be slightly short. It is okay. No one has all the virtues in the world.
But with this video,
there are many famous personalities like Pablo Picasso, Harry Houdini, and Napoleon Bonaparte, who were not necessarily very tall, but were considered to be among the best.
Okay, sounds like a little bit of backtracking here.
Footballer Diego Maradona was not very tall,
He's
but
a guy
he
who
remains
wasn't
one
tall.
of the greatest footballers to have ever played the game.
Okay, but it doesn't matter, right?
Do you know any other exercises to grow taller?
No, because they don't work. It's so dumb. Anyway, okay, bye.